The Simpsons.
Simpsons is an American sitcom basing its premise on a typical suburban middle-class family. Not only is it the longest-running primetime animated series with over 650 episodes and 30 seasons so far, the show has pushed boundaries on satire, animation, and comedy as a whole.
It is known as a television classic, but beneath the fun and nostalgia, the creators have used humor in a complex way to shed light on current events and issues in politics, religion, and society.
The first Simpsons episode premiered on The Tracy Ullman Show in the late 1980s. Their skits became very popular and eventually earned a spot on Fox. Their first episode was a play on words of the Christmas song lyrics, Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire. The first Fox episode was shown on December 17, 1989, and was an enormous success. The Simpsons began making more and more hit episodes. By the 1990s, they had their family assembled with Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. They would also establish many supporting characters that are beloved by the fan base, such as Moe the bartender or Krusty the Clown.
This drink is the ultimate brain bleacher. One swig wipes out the last day of your life.
Give me one of those forget-me drinks. I made a mistake, I gotta wipe out.
These characters were set up so that people of all demographics could relate and enjoy the show.
The Simpsons set themselves apart from the very beginning. The open credits. One of the most recognized Simpsons novelties is the couch gag. Each episode they show the family finding their way to the couch. Many of them parody other older cartoons such as the Flintstones, Looney Tunes, Mickey Mouse, and many other crazy ones that only the creators could think of. Another great example of the reoccurring tactic was when Homer transformed from a caveman to Homer in Renaissance times, to Homer in colonial times, to Homer in the early 1900s, and finally to modern-day Homer. This showed the evolutions of time in a clever way.
Relating fictional characters to real-life viewers isn't always easy, but Matt Groening and the Simpsons crew members have certainly mastered this talent. Each leading character has unique traits and individuality that allows almost every viewer to relate to one of them. Homer is a typical everyman character who embodies several stereotypes of a working-class American man. He's indecent, overweight, incompetent, clumsy, and a borderline alcoholic. Homer has been described as one of the best animated characters, arguing that a majority of Americans can either identify with him or know someone who can. No surprise, Homer's character has raked in awards, including USA Today's list of top 25 most influential people of the past 25 years.
Marge is really a stereotypical sitcom mother and puts up with the antics of her children and her bumbling husband. Marge holds the moral compass in her family and usually provides a grounding voice in the midst of her family's shenanigans. Marge's phenomenal portrayal of this oh-so relatable stereotype has ranked her in many lists of best TV moms.
Bart's character traits of rebellion and disrespect to authority have been described as an updated version of the Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn phenomenon. He is characterized as a typical popular kid and has many school friends. However, this character is quite versatile, and there has been several episodes pinning Bart as a target for bullies. Aside from Bart's father, Homer, Bart has become one of the most groundbreaking icons of television. He's acquired many titles, including Television's King of 1990, as well as Entertainment Weekly's Entertainer of the Year in 1990.
Lisa is the middle child of the Simpsons family, as well as the most intelligent. Her high intellect and strong liberal stance has created a barrier between her and most young children, causing her to be a bit outcasted socially. Lisa's character helps bring philosophical points and morals to keep the episodes grounded in some sense, and is often found to be the focus of basis topic issue for each episode. Aside from Lisa's involvement in the show plots, she has also shed light on a topic less humorous. Lisa is the longest running feminist character that has ever been on television. Not only is she an advocate for feminism, she also projects herself confidently and intelligently in hopes of representing a strong and powerful young woman. In addition to feminism, she also emphasizes the importance of environmental issues by showing her love for the ecosystem and animals. According to PETA, Lisa was the first vegetarian character on primetime television. The subjects that Lisa stands for show thorough progress in culture and society.
Last but not least, Maggie is oftentimes looked over as a static character who has little to no involvement with plot development. However, she is actually somewhat complex and was created for actual plot development. Matt Groening and the creators thought that it would be funny to have a baby character that did not talk and never grew up, but was scripted to show any emotions that the scenes required. This tactic has certainly been utilized in episodes such as Who Shot Mr. Burns and Papa's Got a Brand New Badge.
He said, drop it.
If Maggie is known for anything, it would be her characteristic pacifier noise, which has been identified with her. As a bit of a Simpsons hallmark, the pacifier noise is actually made by Matt Groening himself.
There's no denying that the show has been done impressively well in an entertainment standpoint, but has also made immense progress in utilizing entertainment as means of informing the general public about social issues. The Simpsons is quickly becoming a recognizable culture source for examining shifting political, social, and religious trends in the United States. The program has wormed its way into pop culture so deeply that it's hard to imagine television humor without the series, media parodies, and satirical perspective on major social institutions, including education, government, and religion.
One episode that was very influential is from season 4, called Krusty Gets Canceled. This episode made a parody of Elvis Presley's 1968 comeback special. According to Mike Rice, who was a writer for The Simpsons, the show featured many guest voices, including Bette Midler, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Johnny Carson, Elizabeth Taylor, and Hugh Hefner. This was a landmark episode due to the amount of guest voice talents and a parody of a well-known comeback special.
Another influential and widely discussed episode is Season 11, Episode 17, called Bart Back to the Future. This episode was known as the predictor of the presidential election for 2016. Lisa Simpson in the future is the President of the United States and says, according to Lisa, that we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
The country is broke? How can that be?
On November 13th, 2016, the episode Havana Wild Weekend showed Bart at the chalkboard, which is another staple in The Simpsons, showing Bart writing "Being Right Sucks." According to Tully Wright of Vulture magazine, was in response to election results from 2016 election.
The Simpsons has dominated the small screen entertainment award scene, taking home 87 Emmy nominations and 32 victories, along with the Golden Globes Award in 2003. Whether they reference or parody sporting events, movies, television shows, music groups, or even political events, The Simpsons has stood the test of time and has delivered consistent, outstanding comedy for the past 30 years. Pop culture will forever be changed by the influence of The Simpsons due to relatability for all demographics and generations to come.
From man to... How did the pig tracks get on the ceiling?
Spider Pig, does whatever a spider pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a spider pig.